Hi, I'm your host, Marsha Florence with Just Ask. Today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is Searching for the Next Conscious Chef. Hurry back and join us. Hi, I'm your host, Marsha Florence with Just Ask. Today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is Searching for the Next Conscious Chef. But we got a twist for you. So today we decided to do something totally off the grid. It's a dessert show. So I want to introduce you to Rosalind Neal, Chocolatier. Good morning, Ros.
Good morning, Marsha. How are you?
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Now, Ros, we have no idea what is a chocolatier. So I want you to tell us a little about yourself and what's a chocolatier, because we usually do shows that are low in cholesterol, low in calorie, diabetic friendly with great taste. But someone wrote in and said, do you ever do anything sweet? And I decided, and you answered the call.
Yes.
So fill us in about yourself and what's a chocolatier.
Okay. My name is Rosalind Neal. I've been doing this about 20 years. I started doing this when my kids were young and in school. It started as a project. I started working at Schoolcraft College, and I happened to meet a chef there, Chef Joe Decker, who was a chocolatier. And at that time, I really liked what he did, and so he kind of showed me some steps to do, and here I am today.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Hats off to the chefs. Okay, so I noticed you have some things on display here, and they're looking so good. We tried not to eat them earlier. So tell us what you have on display.
Okay, here I have chocolate-covered bacon. This is in a milk chocolate, and the bacon is actually a maple bacon, a thick-cut maple bacon.
Okay.
And then we have a dark chocolate right here.
Okay.
And here I have some little specialty items that I do with my kids, grandkids. And this is dark chocolate. This is the white chocolate, and then I like to give them a little bit of character. You put eyes on them.
I thought that was so cute.
We put little hair on them. And
Okay.
then here we have some pretzels right here, and this is a dark chocolate pretzel with pecans on it.
Great.
This is a white chocolate, just striped in a dark chocolate. And this one here you can do with all kind of sprinkles. This one happened to be for Valentine's Day. And then this is our dark chocolate right here too. And you can also add caramel to these if you like.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, so is this something that you can do creatively with children?
Yes.
So children feel like they really did something on their own.
Yes.
Now, I do know that there is a bacon craze right now. So a lot of people are eating bacon with chocolate.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay. All right.
Well, a lot of people like this with a nice wine. I find that the bacon goes better with a nice Riesling, a white wine, better than it does a red wine. So it's really good. Yeah.
I'm going to try that.
Yes, you have to try that.
Okay. All right, so what are we making today?
So today we have some dark chocolate here. I have 8 ounces of dark chocolate, which we're going to put here. We're going to melt. I mean, you can also do this too in the microwave, but you have to be really careful. You have to watch it and not burn it. You have to heat it in intervals. But this way here is a little bit easier. You can pay more attention to it. And it only takes about maybe 4 or 5 minutes to do, depending on how much chocolate you have. This we've already...
Question, did this come in a bar, or how does this come before you melt it down?
Now this came in the little tablets like this.
Okay.
So you can do it that way. It's a little easier to do it this way. I mean, if you do it in the bar, you have to chop it up with a knife, break it down and stuff like that.
Okay, but if it comes in a little tablets, so to speak, you can actually, and this is just hot water down here?
This is just hot water, simmering hot water.
Okay.
And you don't need it no more than maybe a cup in here, Okay. And what I do is we stir.
Okay.
And this is just about done. I kind of preheated this already. And what I'm going to do is take this off. And one thing you have to remember to do when you're doing it over a double boiler like this, never get water in your chocolate.
Never get
because
water
it'll seize up. So you want to make sure that bottom is that bottom is dry. Yep.
Okay.
And you want something that's going to cover the pot, because you don't even want the steam to get in there.
Wow.
Because it'll seize, and you want to keep it fluid like this.
Now, when you say seize, that means it changes the balance of the chocolate.
It changes the balance, but it's sort of like it locks up. It freezes the chocolate up. It just it seizes up. It becomes a block.
So when you say it seeds up, what does seeds up actually mean?
Seeds up means that the chocolate will harden.
Okay.
It would actually harden, and then you can't use it.
Okay.
It's done. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So what are we making today with that much chocolate?
So this much chocolate today, we're going to make a bark. We're going to make a pound of bark.
Bark.
And bark is something where, I mean, you can actually add anything you want into it. We're going to add our ingredients. We're going to lay it out on a pan. We're going to chill it, and then you can crack it up. And you have
that's
a bark.
a bark.
It's simple. It's easy. It's something the kids can do, and you can add any ingredients you like. Whatever you like is what you can add to it.
All right.
So we had like 2 ounces of the nuts. This is
Good.
this one's pretty healthy because it's a dark chocolate, and you have your raw nuts here. So what I'm going to do,
Wow.
I'm going to take this pan out of here, which I always try to chill my pans.
Okay.
Always try to chill the pan because it's a little faster and it helps the chocolate.
All right. So you chill the pan. Okay. Do we need? You're done with this?
Yes.
Okay. We want to make sure we don't overheat something. Okay. So you chill the pan first.
Okay,
Or
yep.
is that good to do? Chill the pan.
Yes.
Is this parchment paper?
This is parchment paper.
But y'all didn't know that. Okay.
I use parchment paper. And what you do, and this is how I do it, you can also add the ingredients right in here, but I find it better to put it on top because that way you get to taste all your ingredients. And what we're going to do is just put all this right here. We're going to spread this a little bit.
All right. All right. Are you done with the bowl?
Yes. Thank you, Marsha.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
it's not that. I just wanted to taste it, ladies and gentlemen. You know I was going to do something. Okay. Okay. And it's good. Okay. You sure? Is this dark chocolate?
This is dark chocolate. This is dark chocolate, but there's percentages on the chocolate. You know, it goes from 100% all the way down to 60%. White chocolate actually is not chocolate because it has no chocolate or cocoa butter in it.
All right.
What we're going to do, I take the pan and I do this. I'm going to put my glove on to do this here, Marsha.
Now I'm just going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just thrilled because it's chocolate, and you know I love chocolate, so I'm just having a ball. And you see, I didn't put the bowl in the sink, so that means I'm going to spoon that bowl when we go to break. But yeah, so okay, so Roz, now with all your experience and professionalism, did you apply this at your work or anything?
Yes, you know what? I actually worked for MGM Grand Casino as a chocolatier.
Okay.
For 8.5 years, I worked there as a chocolatier. I actually created the candy case that they have there.
Candy case?
Yes.
Go see that.
Well, we call it a candy case because I mean everything we did in there was chocolate. We did all these items here plus more. We did caramel apples. We did something like the bark, which is called Create Your Own Decadence. People come in and say, you know what? Can I get a pound of that? But I like raisins instead of.
Okay, so you can order it.
You can order it the way you want it. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna have a good time today.
Yeah.
With this here.
And this one is pretty healthy. And this is basically it's just that simple. It's really easy.
She said healthy. And she's got nuts in there. Okay. Okay.
Well, you know, nuts are good for cleaning the colon.
Okay.
They scrape your colon as they go down,
Right.
so
But
it's
if
pretty
you
good.
have a nut allergy, so luckily you said to us earlier you can put in there what you want.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants one made for them, you said you can put like raisins, dried cherries, stuff like that. That looks good as it is.
You have nut allergy. And I kind of shake it around a little bit. You can actually take and tap.
Oh, did you need your spoon back?
Oh, this will be fine. Yeah, you can actually do this, and that way it adheres to the chocolate. See, the chocolate's setting already.
Okay.
You know, that's the point of doing the chocolate. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put it back in here for a couple more minutes. We're going to let it set, and then we're going to pop it out. And all you have to do is crack it up, and it's ready to eat.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you know that this is a cooking show that has 30 minutes or less. So, with that being said, time yourself and see how long it takes for that bark to get ready. And
Exactly.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
I'm a lion.
Yes, you are. Come here. Let's see how this looks.
Hey, how's my little horse?
She's a lion.
Yes, she is.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
And welcome back to the show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day here at the Just As Talk Show because why? We're with Roz Neal, who is a chocolatier. So Roz has just made a bark, and like I told you, this is a 30-minute show, so we're going to see how fast that bark gets cold. But in the meantime, Roz, what are you going to do for us next while that's in the refrigerator?
Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to melt down some milk chocolate, and I'm going to show you how to actually dip strawberries, but I'm going to show you how to dip them in a way to where they don't have feet on them. And in the industry, feet means you have chocolate hanging off the bottom. I'm going to show you how to smoothly do it so where the strawberry looks perfect.
Okay, so now what's the white chocolate for?
The white chocolate, I'm going to actually dip this edible flour in it, which is an edible flour. And we're going to dip that in there. And this is something, too, that goes really good with the bacon.
All right.
With the wine.
Now, Roz, I know that, when we melt chocolate down and you said that's good to make with wine, those are hibiscus flowers?
Hibiscus flowers.
Hibiscus.
Frozen
hibiscus
they've actually been sugared. They've been dried and sugared.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really, really good. We're going to dip them in this white chocolate. And what I need you to do, Marsha, is melt this down for me in the microwave. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. Okay. You can actually do it over simmering water, or you can actually do it in the microwave, because chocolates now, it's so many ways to do it in different chocolates.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're going to do it in like 40-second intervals. 40 seconds. So it doesn't burn, You do it
40 seconds. All right.
And then I'm going to...
when I thought I didn't have anything to do. Okay.
Then I'm going to get this going and start it right here. Okay.
40-second interval.
Yep, 40 seconds. Because you know what? It burns really fast in the microwave, but it's an easy way to do it.
Okay, Roz, I got this on 20, and I'm going to go ahead and get started while you make that dark chocolate over there.
Okay.
Okay, so I do know. Okay, so let me get this one started. Reminder.
Now, this may take me a second here, but while we're doing that,
Okay.
Hit start.
There we go.
Okay.
Me in the microwave. Okay. You can tell I'm not a cook. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what the uniqueness about a sweet show is that because we normally do stuff that's not sweet, Roz can also include us in on what's the difference between dark chocolate and milk chocolate for diabetics.
Yep. Well, dark chocolate is better for diabetics because it has less sugar in it.
Okay.
And it's healthier, but it depends on the percentage that you use. A lot of diabetics. There's a trade-off in the chocolate with the dark chocolate because there's more calories in it for diabetics. There's no sugar, but there's more calories because of the fat.
Okay, so now, Roz, I'm noticing that it's starting to melt, so I need to put it back in one more time?
Yep, for probably another 20 seconds.
20 seconds,
yep.
Okay. So actually, when you say 20 seconds, it has to be 20 seconds correctly so that it won't burn? Is that what it is?
Yeah, because, the less time you have on it, the less chance you'll have burning it. So, yeah, and in the microwave, you really have to kind of watch it. I'm so used to doing it that way, you know, so I kind of know, I can look at it and tell when it's melted.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking to myself that if a woman wanted to have her kids do this, would she do it with her kids on the stove, or should she do it with her kids, by microwave?
By microwave would be better. But I wouldn't let the kids do it.
Okay.
Just have mom do it. But there's another new way you can do it now with crock pots.
Crock pots?
You can buy miniature crock pots, and you can put your chocolate in there, and you can let it set, and it'll melt on its own.
Let me see if I do it just right. Oh, got it, ladies.
There it is.
Oh,
it's perfect. It's
Marsha's
perfect.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, all right. I can't believe this. I melted some chocolate.
Yeah,
okay.
I see that. Perfect job, too.
And I'm stirring it just right?
Yeah, just right. So it's all set, ready to go here.
There you go.
Okay, so we're going to set it right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Now, do you want me to watch this one?
Yeah, can you watch that one for me?
All
You're just going to keep that one kind of stirred.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm feeling like a chocolatier. Okay. All right. Well, what I'd like to know is that, someone's at home saying, yeah, this is a sweet show, but I can't eat that. So if a person wanted to try something different, but they can't have the milk chocolate, they should do the dark chocolate.
The dark chocolate, yeah.
Okay.
And it should be higher in a percentage because it's less sugar.
Okay.
Because the fat is still in there though. The
fat
calories.
is in
Yeah.
there. Okay.
So what I have here, I have another tray here that's already set.
Oh, wow.
And it's nice and cold. And this is what we're going to do the strawberries on.
Because we're going to eat this today. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a different concept for us because we know that we're always promoting healthy eating, but we do want to give people a chance to be able to create at home.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I kind of suggest, if you're truly diabetic, chocolate is one of the things you shouldn't be eating.
Okay.
If you do, it should be a dark chocolate. Most people can't eat the dark chocolate.
All right.
But I'm going to show you how we're going to do a white chocolate strawberry.
Oh, okay.
And what we're going to do is show you how to actually do it without having the feet on the bottom. And what that means is that you're not going to have a lot of overage and a lot of drip. And what you do is you let it drip.
So it has to drip back into the pan.
Back into the bowl.
Okay.
You're going to hold it up like this, and then you're going to set it right there. And you have a perfect strawberry.
You know that's what you're paying for is the dip and what they call it, the feet? You're trying to avoid the feet. Okay.
That's what you're trying to avoid.
Okay, let's do another one. I've got to watch that.
We're going to do another one, yep.
Okay.
We're going to take it. And what I do is sometimes I roll a strawberry around in here. Some people just dip it down in there, but, you know, it's easy to do it this way. You're going to let it drip.
Let it drip.
You're going to wipe the feet off.
Wipe the feet off. We're learning.
You're going to do it, hold it up.
Hold it up.
And then you're going to set it down.
Okay.
And you have
I
no
think
feet
my
on
milk
it.
chocolate is ready.
Yep, your milk chocolate's ready.
Okay.
And we're going to do a milk chocolate one.
All right. So
Okay.
turn that on.
We're going to turn that down. Okay.
Okay.
And the milk chocolate is really has more sugar in it. The white chocolate has sugar, but it doesn't have any cocoa butter.
Oh,
It's
okay.
less fat, so it's really
less fatty.
Yeah, it's really not considered a chocolate.
Okay. That's pretty
So
good.
what we're going to do, we're going to wipe this off.
Let me take this bowl pot off. Okay, we're done with this?
Yes, we're done with that. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
and you know
dear.
what? So a lot of people always, want to order strawberries and everything. They can do it themselves. Okay, so the strawberries, you just rinse them off, make sure they're clean.
Well, you know what? You should never rinse them off. You should take a towel and you should wipe them off. Because once you rinse them and then you dip them in the chocolate will start seizing up on you.
That's the water.
Because that's the water in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can you wash them off and leave them overnight to dry?
No, you shouldn't do that either. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You
okay,
take a
okay.
cloth and you wipe them off. And we're going to do it the same way. We're going to roll it around in here like this. I mean, some people do it. You know, you can if you want to. Because one thing about the chocolate, once it starts setting, it's going to squeeze that strawberry. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to squeeze all the juice out the strawberry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do one more, and then I'm going to show you how to actually stripe these after we put them in the refrigerator.
I'm just having fun from learning that you don't let the chocolate get wet and seized. And with the strawberries, you want to make sure that they don't have feet. Okay. Okay. And the different types of. So I think that a lot of people, especially young parents, you could be at home making these things with your kids all day long. Okay. And just having a ball. Okay. So, okay. Now what is this? Okay. What was that? The hibiscus?
This is the dried hibiscus flower.
Okay.
And it's totally edible. And what we're going to do, I mean, this is something that you can really put out as an appetizer or something. We're going to dip that in chocolate too. And what I do, everything, I have a tendency to take the feet off of stuff because I like for things to look neat. That's just me.
Well, if I'm buying it in the store, that's normally how it comes. So I might as well start doing it myself at home.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think we should try it at home, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you know me, the rule of thumb is if you have a show idea for Just Ask, 1-800-323-5336, 1-800-323-5336, Twitter, Just Ask Marsha, the whole 9 yards. And you may stand in Roz's seat today, well, not stand in her seat, but you may stand where Roz is and introduce to us a food idea that you think will be healthy for sure, or a family-orientated meal that the children can be involved in. So I really think that this is one of those times that kids can actually be involved in making delicious desserts.
A lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in the refrigerator for just a couple minutes.
And everything goes in the refrigerator.
And then I'm going to show you how to actually stripe it.
And on that,
and then
we'll be right back.
Okay.
Parents, you have a say in what video games your child plays. Purchase age-appropriate games that everyone in the family can play. Be sure to look on the back of a video game or online for the rating. That rating tells you the type of game content your child is playing. Have a say in what your child plays and learn the rules of the game.
When I give you the signal, you two cut left to the flag. I'm gonna cover you from that tree over there. Remember, don't go for the flag unless you know the coast is clear, okay?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
And welcome back to the last half of the show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, we have Rosalind Neal, Chocolatier with us today in our studio, our beautiful kitchen at Solar Life and Fitness. And Roz is showing us something to do with chocolate, white chocolate and dark chocolate. Okay, or I should say milk chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Roz, I know it's been past our 10 to 15 minutes for the bark. All right. But you know what? I wanted to ask you something. The hibiscus, how do you get that, or where do you find those, and how do they come?
You can actually buy this from specialty stores or bulk stores where they sell product, nuts and things in bulk, or you can actually pick a hibiscus flower or plant and you can dry it yourself in the oven.
Oh wow!
On a very low temperature, you can dry that.
I knew somebody probably at home was going to ask me, well, where do you get that hibiscus from?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check on our bark.
Okay.
I want to eat that bark, ladies.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, is our bark ready?
Our bark is ready.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And
that looks good.
We have the cashews, we have the almonds, and we also have pecans on here.
Okay. All right. Now those raw nuts or salted nuts or?
These are raw nuts.
Raw nuts.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can do salted, if you want to, but I mean I do the raw nuts, especially if you're diabetic.
Because this is for the healthy.
Yes, for the healthy.
See there?
Yes.
Okay. Now we done with this here because I know.
Yes, we're done with this here. Can we get rid of this here?
Okay. All right. We're just gonna move some things around here.
Okay. And I'm gonna
Okay.
show you.
And
Can you hand me that plate?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay.
So keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a diabetic, you saying, well, I want something sweet too. So Roz has just demonstrated how to make a bar. Is it bark or bark?
It's a bark. B-A-R-K.
Bark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and you can have nuts or you don't have to have nuts. You can have whatever you like. So when you're taking it off the parchment paper, what do? Do you just...
You just pick it up, and what you do, you just crack it. You just crack it up in pieces. Yep. And you would lay it out similar to that right there. I mean, in bark, you can make it healthy or you can make it decadent. Totally decadent. Which decadent, I mean, you can actually add strips of caramel. You can do the coconut, or you can add peanut butter, and then stir it and lay it out. Yep.
So in other words, don't be on a diet.
Yeah,
When you
don't be on a diet.
Okay,
and it doesn't have to be dark chocolate. You can do the white chocolate, you can do the milk chocolate, and that's basically, you just break it up in pieces, and that's what a bark is.
Wow, you know what? Now we go to the store and we see it in the bag. We buy it in the bag and say, oh, this is not a lot, so I might as well just get me some of that. Well, why do that when you can make it at home?
You can make it at home.
So, Roz, we need that recipe on the Just Ask website because people are not going to believe that they can do this themselves.
And this is really
always,
good.
And what I'm going to ask you, so how much would this cost to make actually?
This would cost actually about $12 to make, a pound of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A pound?
Yes,
okay.
because you're using 2 ounces on the nuts of each nut, and you're using like 8 ounces of the chocolate.
Okay,
so.
You better make this at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You wonder why you're paying that $24 for that bag of bark that's only probably like, is a pound in the bag, okay, and you're paying $24.
Yeah. So it depends on the ingredients that you want, that you like, So
I'm a milk chocolate fan. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's really good in milk chocolate.
That looks good. I know we got a shot of that because it just looks good by itself.
Oh yeah. And that's basically what I do. Just break it up and
this is almost like a party favor.
That's exactly what it is. You can do it as a party favor.
Okay.
Just bag it up as a party
or
favor.
you can put it in those little fancy cellophane bags right there and turn around and eat it. Oh, okay.
Yep, you sure can.
Okay.
And then you still have your nuts. And if you want, you can put that in your milk chocolate. The nuts that's left, and you're all set. And usually bark takes no more than 10 or 15 minutes to make.
I'll say. Okay, so should I sample the bark now?
Yes.
I think
Please sample the bark.
Okay, I'm going to take a small piece, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what? We're still on camera, so I don't want to just overdo it. We're going to take a small piece.
Please try. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I've actually made this with pistachios in it, different nuts and things like that in it. So yeah. But this is really healthy. This is healthy. Yeah.
Okay, keep talking about
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so we got that done, and what we're going to do now, we're going to pull out the strawberries, and I'm going to show you how to actually stripe the strawberries. But we're going to use this chocolate right here. We're going to take both of these because since we had two different ones, what I'm going to do here, and this is pretty simple too. This is something that you really, when you pay like $40 for a strawberry, yeah, you'll see how simple this is. I use a spoon. Now you can use a squeeze bottle too. A squeeze bottle is a little faster, but I just don't happen to have one with me. Okay. But a squeeze bottle, that's how you do this. Or you can actually dip this in nuts. Roll it in nuts, or you can roll it in your favorite,
caramel stuff?
Whatever you like. Yes. Yep.
We gotta hear him in this show because I'm trying to eat this and talk at the same time. Okay.
But I'm going to show you just, and this is just really, really simple. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to stripe the strawberry.
Wow.
There you go.
she's a chocolatier.
And then I'm going to show you do the same thing with the white strawberry. You're going to set it back in there. Well, you really don't have to set it back in there because it's going to harden really, really fast.
So we're actually paying for all this fanciness.
That's
and
what
we can
you're
do it
paying for.
ourselves.
You can do it yourself. You can do it yourself at a much cheaper price.
Now, I don't know what you guys thinking, but did you see that? I mean, I mean, I don't know if we caught that, but I know I'm gonna have a good time with this. Okay, and Roz, because we're a cooking show with less than 30 minutes, you did that all in less than 30 minutes.
Less than 30 minutes. You can do
Did you
all of
get
this
that?
in less than 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Roz, I want to try some, but I don't want to seem to be peeking out in front of the viewers. Okay. I'm just, but I am going to put some on my saucer. My favorite. I went from a plate to a saucer.
Exactly. I mean, strawberries are very, very expensive. I mean, this is something you can do, and I mean, you know, they're professional. I mean, anyone can do it.
Okay. So what I want to try is the hibiscus.
Try the hibiscus. It's
Hibiscus.
really, really good. It's really good. And they have nice properties in them, too.
That's great. Okay. Tell me the calorie count on this. Kind of high. Huh?
Well, yeah, the calorie count is kind of high. You know, I'm not sure of the exact calories, but with strawberries don't have a lot of calories in them because it's a natural sugar. But since we're using milk chocolate, it's about 170 calories with the milk chocolate, especially on an 8-ounce bar. The calories are pretty high.
This hibiscus is great
That
because this is dried fruit.
It's been candied. It's actually been candied. It's been jellied. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is great. Anyway, so you know I gotta try strawberry.
Yeah, you can buy the hibiscus in a natural form, in an actual flower, and you can dry it and then you can use it. Or
Okay, I gotta show the viewers this. Now I know we can get a shot of the strawberry in my hand, but you know this is how neat the strawberry is. It doesn't have feet.
It doesn't have the feet on
It
it.
doesn't have feet. And when we order strawberries in the box for our loved ones, and they come just like this. They don't have feet.
They don't have the feet
You're
on them.
paying for that, okay? All right.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
so
paying for
this
the
is
feet.
this is. I gotta bite the strawberry. Okay.
Yes. Really, really, really good. Yeah.
Okay. This is really good.
I mean, and this is something you can do every day. You know, something you can do with the kids. You know, I mean, it's really something really nice. You can dip just about anything in chocolate.
Okay.
I mean, depends on what you like.
Well, Roz, I do know that our viewers will be interested. Will you come back and join us again?
I sure will.
Okay. Now, ladies and
sure
gentlemen,
will.
we're not gonna stop right there. Roz is gonna come back because chocolate is always the bomb. Okay. And remember on these wonderful displays. Now, you know what? I'm gonna have to tell you something. That salted bacon is great. Okay. So it's a hit now everywhere.
Yeah.
And like she said, you can have it with a glass of wine. Or just eat it because people are on the bacon craze.
Yeah, you can actually top it on top of cupcakes now. They've actually taken them and they crisp them on top of cupcakes.
And this bark is to die for.
Yes.
Really. And you know, I'm not a dark chocolate fan, but that bark is excellent. So I'm going to finish eating my bark, okay? So Rosalind Neal, Chocolatier, I am so glad to meet you. And I hope that you'll come back again.
Yes, I will. I definitely will.
We had a wonderful time. If we didn't have a wonderful time, I did. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Marsha Florence with Just Ask. Now, you know if you have a show idea, you can email, Twitter, hashtag Marsha, 1-800-323-5336, all that stuff at the bottom of the screen, and contact me with your show idea. Other than that, you know what I always say. If you have a question about a person with a disability or if you just have a general question, don't be afraid to ask. Just ask. I'm your host. Thank you.